Hello, everybody. How are you? Good evening. How are you guys?
Hello, teacher. Hello. I'm fine with you.
Hi, Lily. I'm great. Thank you very much for asking, and I am glad that you are great too. And hello, Charles. Thank you very much for asking. I'm great as well. So, welcome, guys. Okay. Awesome, guys. Sorry for that. I'm just trying to get everybody in. Awesome, guys. So, welcome back, okay, guys, to your English class. I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you are having a great Wednesday and that you are, preparing yourselves for the weekend, okay, guys, to get into the weekend. And I don't know if you have some plans, some activities that you want to do or something alike. Well, I think that, I hope that everything goes fine for you, okay? So, with that being said, okay, guys, welcome one more time to your English class. We are going to start, okay, guys, we are going to start our day. So, remember that we have been practicing and talking about gerunds and infinitives, right, guys? I know that it's been a lot, guys, a lot since we are talking or have been talking about the infinitives and gerunds. But as you could confirm on Monday, right, guys? On Monday, this is really important and it requires a lot of time for you to assimilate the situation. Okay, guys? Because besides the opportunity or the option of you learning the use of the infinitives and gerunds by your own, okay, guys, on your own, or practicing a lot, or listening to a lot of conversations, audios, and much more in English. You also have the other alternative, which is, try to pay attention. Okay, guys, try to pay attention to how to use it so that you get an idea. Okay, guys, so that you can get an idea and then you can apply that into a conversation or the use of infinitives and gerunds. Okay, so today we are going to continue practicing. Okay, guys, I think that the more we practice, the faster you are going to assimilate the situation. I know that we are not going to masterize, okay, guys, we are not going to masterize the ability or the skill right now, but it will take us to the next level so that you are able to apply that, okay, guys, because it's not you just listening to me talking about that, but also you being conscious, okay, guys, being conscious about how and when to use it, okay, guys. So from now on, you should be able to think about if you need to use a gerund or not. And it's not that you have to be perfect, right, guys? It's just about that you have to pay attention to that, okay, guys? That is how you will improve, okay, guys? That's how you will improve from, how is it, a beginner's level to an intermediate level, okay, guys? This is the type of thing that we need to masterize or that we need to improve, okay, guys, from the beginners to the intermediate level so that you are able to have a better structure in your English, okay, guys. So we are going to continue, okay, guys, we're going to continue. Just bear with me a moment. Hmm. let me take a let me take a look here. Where is this? There you go. Awesome, guys. So today we are going to practice, okay, guys, but we are going to practice the use of the gerunds and infinitives with verbs where, depending on if you use a gerund or an infinitive, the meaning or the sense of the sentence will change. Okay, guys, we are going to talk about it today so that we are able to study and practice each one of the cases, each one of the scenarios, okay, guys, that we have. So bear with me a moment. Change in meaning. There you go. And this is the one, okay? So let me share with you my screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. So bear with me a moment. There you go. So this is the exercise that we are going to complete right now. Oh, bear with me a moment, guys. I don't know why it's not sharing the entire screen. There you go. Do you see my screen, guys, or no?
No.
No? Okay, okay. I think this went crazy. Let's see one more time. It's not working. What do you mean? Let me see. Ah, there you go. Do you see it now, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much. Hmm. So this is exercise number 1. Okay, guys? And what we are going to do here, okay, guys, is to pretty much practice gerunds and infinitives with verbs that, depending if I use a gerund, for example, the meaning will change, will have a different meaning, than if I use an infinitive. Okay, guys? So here you have a brief explanation, okay, guys, of the meaning that using a gerund or an infinitive gives or provides to the sentence when, joining or accompanying each one of the verbs that we see here. For example, mean, stop, try, regret, forget, remember. Okay, guys? So here what you have to do is that you have to pay attention to the explanation over here. For example, if I have remember with a gerund, it means that it looks back in the past. I am talking about memories, okay, guys? I am talking about memories. But if I use remember with an infinitive, it looks into the future. It means some things that I have to do, things that I must not forget, okay, guys? Things that let's say that they are my responsibility, okay, guys, or things that I have to do and I must remember doing them, okay, guys, I must remember to do them. So this is how you are able to compare, right, guys? If I use remember with a gerund, for example, I remember switching off the lights when I went on holiday. It means, or it gives the sense that, okay, in the past, right, guys, I have the memory of me turning off the lights. Okay, guys, switching off the lights. That is my memory. That is the memory that I have from a past action. Okay, guys, a past action. So if I say remember with an infinitive, remember to switch off the lights when you go on holiday. It means that we are not on holiday. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, guys? So I need to remember. I need to be aware or be conscious about that I have to switch off the lights. Okay, guys? So that is the sense. Like, remember to switch off the lights means that it's my responsibility to do it, right? It's not a memory. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, guys? It's something I have to do in the future. Okay? And if I say I remember switching off the lights, it means that it already happened. Okay, guys, it's a past action and it's a memory. Okay, guys, so here I have four sentences, okay, guys, in which I have to decide if it's better to use an infinitive or a gerund, depending on if it's a must, if it's a responsibility, or if it's a memory. Okay, guys, so this is how we are going to play with this, okay? And it happens with forget as well. Here I have the explanation as well, okay? Forget with a gerund gives the sense of looking back in the past, okay, guys? He'll never forget spending so much money on his first computer. He'll never forget spending so much money on his first computer. It means that he has the memory as well, okay, guys? It already happened because he spent so much money in his first computer. Okay, guys, it's like looking back to the past. So it's something that I will never forget. Okay, guys, something that I did. Okay, guys, it already happened. And forget with an infinitive, it gives something similar with remember. It looks into the future. For example, don't forget to spend money on the tickets. Okay, it means that okay, I have to be aware. I have to complete that activity. Okay, guys, quite or something like a responsibility. Okay, guys, so don't forget to spend money on the tickets. Okay, looks into the future. We are talking about things that we have to do. Okay, guys, and it gives a sense of responsibility. Okay, guys, it gives a sense of responsibility on doing things. Okay, so the same situation here. You have four sentences in which you have to choose if it's better to use an gerund or an infinitive depending of the sense that it's giving the sentence. Okay, so you have to think, okay, is this talking about a memory? Is this talking about the past, an action that already took place? Okay, guys, or is this referring to some things that need to be done? Okay, guys, that need to be done, that are responsibilities, or that you have to be aware and attentive to do those things, right? And you decide. Okay, guys, and the same is going to happen with regret, with try, with mean, go on, right, guys? And here the last activity is a mixed verb exercise. Okay, guys, so here you have to write. Okay, guys, you have to write what is the best option for you to complete the sentence using the verbs in brackets. Okay, guys, the verbs in brackets. So for example here, why don't we stop do? So you have to choose. Do, can I use a gerund? Can I use an infinitive? Why don't we stop doing, or why don't we stop to do homework? You know? Like you have to try it. Okay, guys, you have to decide which is the best way to complete it. Okay, guys? So that's pretty much what we are going to do right now, because this is the list of the list of verbs where the meaning changes if you use a gerund or an infinitive is short. Okay, guys, it's not that long. So in this case, again, it is better for you to practice it. Okay, guys, as this is a limited list per se, then it is better for you to practice it, and you are going to masterize it. So bear with me a moment here. I'll share with you also the link, the same link that we have been using with the list of verbs, right, guys, that you can find. Let me see. Prepositions. No, I think it's this one. There you go. This one. Okay, guys, all the way to the bottom. Okay, guys, all the way to the bottom. This is the list of verbs that, depending on if they are followed by a gerund or infinitive, the meaning is going to change. Okay, so I have forget, go on, quit, regret, remember, stop, try. Right? Well, in the exercise, I have, for example, mean, which is another one, right? That is not in this list, but is part of those verbs. So you are able to create your own list, okay, guys? Your mental list on how to use those verbs, okay? And here as well, provides you with a little explanation of the meaning that it's giving the gerund or the infinitive. Okay, so you can check this out as well if by any chance the example or the description or explanation that we find here is not that clear. You are able to come back here to this specific list all the way to the bottom and see another example and a little explanation about it. Okay, guys? So let's try to do that. Okay, we are going to complete this exercise. As you can see, it has a lot of exercises. Okay, guys, it has a lot of statements or sentences that we have to complete. So what I'm gonna ask you guys is that you do this. Take your time. Okay, guys, take your time. Try to think about your answer. Try to go over and over again. Um, Try to go over and over again on the same sentence. Okay, guys, just so that you can understand. Okay, guys, that is the purpose. It's not about who is fast. Okay, guys, who is faster than the other ones. It's not about who is the fastest or who gets the more or the most score. Okay, guys, that is not the purpose. That is not the goal. The goal is that you analyze the situation. Okay, guys, so take your time. We are gonna have, like not a lot of time, but considerable time so that you can do this consciously and pretty much analyze everything and every sentence that we see here. Okay, so do you have any questions about the exercise, guys, what we are going to do right now? No? Okay, so with that being said, let me share with you the link through the chat here and also through WhatsApp, okay, so that you are able to open the link, open the exercise, and open the exercise. And whenever you're ready, guys, you are able to start, okay? So I'm gonna set the timer. Just bear with me a moment. Where is this? I will set the timer to 25 minutes to start. After 25 minutes, I'll check on you and you will tell me if you need more time or if you have any question or if you need to check something. Okay, guys, so 25 minutes on the clock and then we are going to check this out. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can let me know. So let's go. Let's complete the exercise, guys. All right, you guys. So 25 minutes on the clock. Let me ask you, are you done or do you need more time, guys? Are we good? Guys, can you hear me? Are we good? Yes, you need more time? Okay. Awesome, guys. So, how much time? Do you need 10 minutes? Would that be okay? Yeah. Okay. Awesome, guys. So let's go with 10 more minutes. Okay, guys, let's go with 10 more minutes. Thank you very much for letting me know. And in 10 minutes, we'll proceed to check this out. Okay, so if you have questions, let me know. Okay, guys, so 10 more minutes on the clock. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? Okay, guys, let's check the exercise. Okay, guys, so let me go back here. Okay, there you go. So we are going to start, okay, guys. We're going to start and check the exercise so that we can analyze all the options, all the answers, and also how you were able to conclude or get to the correct answer. Okay. So let's go. Okay, we are going to do part number one, which is the remember verb. Okay, guys, the use of remember with gerunds and infinitives together, and then I'll ask you one on one. Okay, guys, to help me out with the rest. Okay, guys, as I would like to give you all the opportunity to participate. So number one, we do it together, and then we are going to go one by one. Okay. So let's go. Remember, right, guys? We talked about this before we started the exercise. So remember, with gerunds is going to give the meaning, or it's going to be the sense. It's going to give the sense of a memory. Okay, guys, something that we remember doing. Okay, guys, in the past, right? And infinitive, well, looks into the future, or it's going to be related to things that we have to do. Okay, guys, responsibility is something that we need to be aware of, or in this case, let's see, she remembered to visit her grandmother, for example. You don't forget, okay, guys? You must not forget to do it. Okay? So let's go with sentence number one, okay? Please remember your homework. To bring or bringing your homework, guys? What is the correct answer?
To bring.
There you go. To bring your homework, right, guys? Why? Because I am talking about responsibilities, okay, guys? And remember that using remember with an infinitive is not always into the future, okay, guys? It's not always looking into the future, but also it might be related to responsibilities in general, okay? Now let's go with number two. I remember to the beach as a child. To go or going?
Going.
Hmm.
Going.
There you go. Going, right? Why? Because I am talking about a memory, right? Remember, I remember going to the beach as a child. So I'm talking to the past, okay, guys? I'm going to the past and providing that information. Now let's go with number three. Finally, I remembered your book. Here it is. To bring or bringing?
Bringing.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing. To bring.
Okay, to bring. Okay, guys, let me explain you why. It is true that here I am using the past tense of remember, right? I remembered. But if you look at the sense of this of the sentence, it is something that I had to do. It was my responsibility to bring your book back. Okay? So I finally remembered. It's like, okay, after all this time I got it. Okay? I'm going to complete or how is it, comply or like do my responsibilities as I should. Okay, so in this case, that is the sense that this is giving. Okay, guys, I remembered to bring. It means that I had to do it. I didn't do it in the past, but now I do. Okay, guys, I did it. So we are going to, that's the sense that it's giving. Okay, guys. This is why we should use the infinitive. Now let's go with number four. Do you remember steak in that little restaurant in Rome?
Eat it. To,
Hmm.
to eat.
Okay, so I,
To
I
eat.
see to eat and eating. Okay,
To eat.
let's try to think about this. Am I talking about a memory? Am I talking about a trip that I had in the past? Or am I talking about something that I had to do? Do you remember to eat steak in that little restaurant in Rome? Is that a responsibility or is that a memory? Do you remember eating steak in that little restaurant in Rome? What do you think? Mm-hmm. Sorry, Charles, I cannot hear you. Could you come closer?
Eating,
Aha, there you go. That's it. Eating, right? Because I am
eating,
talking I am talking about a memory. Okay? So that's it. Do you remember eating steak in that little restaurant in Rome? I'm talking about a memory, okay? All right. So this is part number one. Okay, guys. So as you can see here, well, I have two examples of memories, right, guys? Things that happened in the past, and two examples of remember with infinitives, things that I have to do. Okay, guys, things that are responsibilities at some
no,
point.
say it.
Now let's go with forget. Okay, guys, let's go with forget. With this, we are going to do it individually. Okay, guys, I will ask one of you to help me out with the answer, and then we're going to discuss the answers together. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see, baby, could you please help me out with the first one, please?
On, oh no, I forget. Oh no, I forgot Brian, Mike,
Okay. Oh no, I forgot buying milk. Okay,
milk.
let me ask you, baby, do you think this is a responsibility, something that I had to do, or it's a memory? What do you think?
Mm, milk.
Hmm. Do you
Mm,
think it's a responsibility? Like, I don't know. If you ask me, okay, could you please buy milk when you on your way home, for example, on your way home, and I say, oh no, I forgot. Was
mm.
that my responsibility?
Ah, to buy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You
to buy.
got it. Yes, right? Yes, because it is my responsibility, right? Cool. There you go. Thank you very much, baby. Now let's go with number two. Let's see, Charles, could you please help me out with number two?
Um,
Hmm.
please, um, don't forget to speak up some dries in your way home.
There you go.
To speak,
To pick up.
to pick,
Mhm. To pick up some juice.
yeah, to
There
pick
you go.
up.
That's it.
Uh,
Correct, right? Don't forget, please don't forget to pick up some juice on your way home. It's the same example, right? You are asking me for a favor, right, guys? You are asking me to pick up some juice. So I must not forget. Okay, it's my responsibility per se to pick up the juice, right? That's it. Now let's go with number three. Let's see, Deli, could you please help me out with number three?
Okay, I forget locking the door, but I am sure I must have to lock it.
There you go. Great. Okay, guys, that's it. I forget locking the door, but I'm sure I must have locked it. It means that, okay, I don't remember. I don't remember if I did it, right? But I, I think, right, guys? I think that I did it. So I'm talking about memories, right? Things that I did or didn't, right? That I did or didn't do. So I forget locking the door. It means that I'm not sure. Okay, guys, I'm not sure doing it. But it's part of me, it's my personality or whatever, that every time that I go out, I lock the door. So I am sure, I am trusting, I am relying on me, and I think that I must have locked it. Okay, guys? I am talking again about the memories. Okay, guys? The memories. Things that I did or didn't do. Okay? Now let's go with number four. Let's see. Sir Jin, could you help me out with number four, please? Hmm. Or let's go, baby. Could you please help me out?
I've wasted I've studied this before. I've forgotten learning, learning
Ah,
it,
learning it. That's it.
learning it.
Great. So, have we studied this before? I've forgotten learning it, right? That's it. It is correct. Why? Why do you think it's correct?
To learn.
Hmm.
Um,
Am I talking about
to,
memories? Hmm.
to learn.
No, you're correct. It's learning. Uh-huh, it's learning because I am talking about memories. Okay? That's it.
Mhm. That's
Awesome, awesome. So, this is the same, right, guys? I am wondering, right? I am wondering, have we studied this before? Right? I am not sure, right? I'm not sure. I don't have the clear memory, right? So, I don't have it, but I think that we did, right? So I've forgotten learning it. It means that I don't have it. I don't have the memory. So for me, we didn't learn it. Okay, guys, we didn't learn it. So as I don't have the memory and I am talking about that specific memory, this is why I use a gerund, right? Have we studied this before? I've forgotten learning. Okay, guys, I've forgotten learning it. That's it. There we go, guys. You're killing it. Okay, guys, you're killing it. So let's go with the next one, regret. Okay, guys, so here we start to analyze it differently, right, guys? Because we didn't talk about this before, right, guys? We didn't talk about this in the start, right?
I wish.
So let's see. When I use regret with a gerund, okay, guys, when I use regret with a gerund, it means that you did something in the past and you are not happy about it, okay? So let's say that you are like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's like, oh, it wasn't a good idea. Okay, it wasn't a good idea. So you regret doing it. Okay, guys, because you did something and now you are not happy about it. You are not happy with the results, with the consequences, with any type of aspects or the outcomes of the action that you took. Okay, so regret with a gerund gives that sense of, oh, that was not a good idea, right? I am not happy about that. Okay, I did this, but now I'm not happy about it, right? I regret it. Now, if I use regret with an infinitive, well, it means that I am not happy about giving information that is not good. Okay, guys? So here, let's take a look to the example. We regret to inform you that the flight has been delayed for another 2 hours. Okay, is that okay? I am the one that should be informing you about the delay in the flight, right? But I am not happy. It's like, I'm sorry to say this. It's something like that, okay? I'm sorry to say this, but the flight has been delayed, right? So it's the same as I say, I regret to inform, okay? Is like giving the sense of I would like to give you good news, right? I would like to give you good news, but it's not the case, right? It's not the case. So, again, Regret with an infinitive is this situation of you informing things or telling other people news that are the that is not good. Okay, that is not good. And regret with gerunds is actions that you took in the past and now you are not happy with the consequences. Okay, this is really different from one from the other. Okay, so let's go with number one. Let's see, Deli, could you help me out with number one, please?
So I regret to tell you that we have been behind.
That's it. I regret to tell you that the train has been delayed, right? That's it. You are correct, Deli. Yeah, because I need to inform, right, guys? I need to tell you bad news. So I'm not happy, okay? I'm sorry to say this. That's great. Awesome. Now let's go with number two. Let's see, Charles, could you help me out, please? Mm-hmm. Oh, Charles, I don't hear you. I see that you unmuted yourself, but I cannot hear you. Mm-hmm. No, Charles, I can't hear you. I see that you unmuted, that you're unmuted, but I'm not able to hear you at all. Could you write it on the chat or maybe leave the meeting and come back in again? Okay,
I
let's give it.
I
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, please.
I regret telling Julie my secret. Now she has told everyone.
That's it. You got it.
Yeah,
Telling, right?
yeah.
I did something. I told Julie my secret, and now I regret it. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, right? Not a good idea. That's it. Charles, can we test it out?
Yes,
Ah, I hear you. Nice. Could you help me out with number three, please?
she will not accepting proposal, but it's too late.
You got it. That's it, right? Amazing. Now, she regrets not accepting my proposal, but it's too late. It means that, okay, she took a decision, right, guys? She took a choice, and it was not accepting my proposal. So she now regrets that decision, right, guys? She regrets it. She took an action or she took an opinion or a decision, and now she's not happy about not accepting the proposal, right? So that is the sense that this is giving. And let's go with number four. Let's see, Deli, could you help me out, please?
We regret to army that the meeting has been cancelled.
Amazing. That's it. We regret to announce that the meeting has been canceled, right? It says, it's giving like, I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry to tell you, but the meeting has been canceled, right? I regret to announce. That's it, guys. Amazing. You're doing it great, right? I'm proud. I'm happy. Nah. Okay, guys, there you go. Now let's continue with try. Okay, guys, try. So if I have try with a gerund, okay, guys, yeah, if I have try with a gerund, what it means is that I am testing something. Okay, guys, I am testing. It means that I am doing something. Okay, guys. So the example, it says, I tried taking an aspirin, but it didn't help. It means that I tested. Okay, guys? I did it. I tried taking an aspirin. It means that I went, I don't know, I called the pharmacy and I was, oh, could I please get an aspirin, please? And I took it, right, guys? So I did it. I tried it. Okay, guys? So I tried taking an aspirin, right? I did it. I tested, but it didn't work. Now, if I have try with an infinitive, this means to do something that is not easy. How so? Well, it means that, for example, if I don't know, if running 1 mile is not easy for me, I'm gonna try to do it. Okay? It means that, okay, I am going to try to do it. It's not easy, but I'm going to try. Okay? That is the difference. Let's say that with the gerund you did it, but with the infinitive you are going to see, right guys? You are going to see if that works or not, and you are hesitating at some point because you don't know if it's going to result, right guys? So because it's not easy for you to try it. Okay, so you are going to do the attempt pretty much, right? But with the gerund, it means it doesn't matter if it's easy or not, you are doing it either way. Okay, so that is the difference between one and the other. Now, here we have more sentences because I know that the difference is not that big. Okay, guys, it's not that big. And if we try to analyze it, then it might be confusing, but with the examples, it would be better. Okay, for example, let's try to read the example with the infinitive, right? Try to be quiet when you come home late. Is it easy for you to be quiet? Maybe not, right? And if it's late, right guys, if it's late and you are getting getting home and you are trying not to make any sound because everybody is sleeping, right? Everybody is asleep. So you are going to, oh, please do not touch anything that makes a sound, right? So it's not easy for you to be quiet, right? So try to be quiet. It means like, okay, please, I know that it's not easy, but try, right? That's it. Awesome. Now let's go with the exercise. Let's do this one together, okay? As we did the first one. So you can open your mics and let me know the answer, okay? I couldn't sleep, so I tried some hot milk. What is the correct answer? To drink or drinking?
Drinking.
Okay, that is correct, right? Drinking. Why? Because I did test it, right, guys? I don't know. I entered the kitchen and got some hot milk and drank it, right? And drank it. So I tried. I tested, right? I couldn't sleep, so I tried drinking some hot milk, right? That's it. Now let's go with number two. She tried the book on the high shelf, but she was too small. To reach or reaching?
To reach.
Wait,
To reach. That's it. Cool. Why to reach? Let's see, Deli. What did you choose to reach?
I chose to which because well, she tried
Uh-huh.
with
She
the book
tried.
on the high shelf, but it was too small because in that easy.
Uh-huh. You got it. That's it. Cool. That's it, right? Because if she's too small and she tried to, to get the book, right, guys, to reach the book from the high shelf, it means like, woo, it's like higher, right? So it wasn't easy for her because she was too small, right? But she tried to do it. That's it. Awesome. You got it. Now let's go with number three. They tried to the party on time, but the bus was delayed. To get or getting?
To get.
Hmm. That's it. To get,
To get.
right? Cool. To get. So they tried to get to the party on time, but the bus was delayed. It means that, okay, we wanted to be on time, but it wasn't easy for us because the bus was delayed. Okay? So it's quite or it's like understanding this the sentence with this meaning, okay, guys, with this sense. It's like saying, yes, we tried to get to the party on time, but it wasn't easy because the bus was delayed. So it became a difficult situation, okay, or something like that. Cool. Now let's go with number four. We tried the window, but it was so hot outside it didn't help. To open or opening?
To open.
Hmm. Could be. What the others think? To open or opening? Did they test it
Mm-hmm.
or no?
Open.
Hmm?
To open.
Okay, could be. Well, in this case, it's opening. Okay, why? Let's analyze it. Well, in this case, they tested. Okay, guys, they did it. So we tried opening the window, but it was hot outside, it didn't help. So they test and open the window to see, right, guys? To see if that helped, but it didn't. So, as the result was negative, they still tested. Okay, guys, they still tested. So, this is why they completed the action per se. They completed the action. Here we are not talking about if it was hard or difficult for them or if it was easy, right? It doesn't matter. They just did it. So, opening the window. Okay, that's the idea. Now let's go with the next one. He tried. Oh, so these two, okay, guys, the last two have a trick. Okay, guys, those are tricky, but we are going to analyze the difference between one and the other. So let's go with this one. He tried a job in a newspaper firm, but they wouldn't hire him. To get or getting? What do you think?
Getting.
Okay, getting could be. Let's see, Charles, what do you think? To get or getting?
Um. To get.
To get, okay. And let's see, Delhi, what do you think?
I said to get.
To get? Correct.
Yes.
To get. Right, guys? There you go. Now we are going to, I'm not going to explain this yet. Let's complete the next one, okay? So he tried a job in a newspaper firm, but he still wasn't satisfied. To get or getting? What do you think? Hmm.
To get.
Okay.
To get.
To get again.
To get again. Okay.
Again.
Okay, okay. Haha. Well, in this case, guys, it is getting. Okay, now we are going to analyze both. Okay, let's check this out. So in the first one, right, guys, he tried to get a job in a newspaper's firm, but they wouldn't hire him. It means that he tried something that wasn't easy for him because maybe he didn't have the experience, maybe he wasn't skilled enough, right, guys, to complete the profile, right, guys, or something like that. So it means that it wasn't easy because, of course, he was at disadvantage. Okay, guys? He had disadvantages when he applied. So this is why they wouldn't hire him. Okay, so it wasn't easy for him to be hired. And in the end, right, guys? In the end, he wasn't hired. So in this case, to get it means that he tried something that was not easy because all this context, right? Of course, right, guys? I am giving you more context so that you can understand this, right? Remember that sentences by their own might not be very clear, but when we get into the context and we get more information, we get more details about the situation, then it's better or it's easier for you to understand, right? So here I'm creating a scenario for you to have more context, okay? So the sentence in this case is giving that sense, okay? It's like he wasn't prepared, okay? He wasn't fully prepared for the position and he still tried. So it wasn't easy for him to get the job because he wasn't he wasn't, let's say, not good enough, but it's like he didn't apply or had all the skills, experience and more that the position required, right? So this is why to get is the correct answer here. Now, in the last one, okay, guys, this is giving a different sense. Let's take a look. He tried getting a job in a newspaper firm, but he still wasn't satisfied. Now, here it changed. It's not about that they decided not to hire him, but he wasn't satisfied. Okay, guys, so it means that he tested, okay, guys, he tried, okay, he did the interviews and got all the information. He probably had all the experience, all the how is it, all the um, skills that the position needed, right? But he was the one that decided not to take the job because he wasn't satisfied. So he tried getting the job, right? But he didn't in the end because he wasn't satisfied. Okay? So again, the context is going to give you more. Okay, guys, it's going to give you more information about what to use. But no worries, right? So far, we did it great. Okay, guys, we did it amazing. And again, the key, right, guys, the key to practice this is, of course, or how is it to get familiar with this is practice. Okay, guys, is analyzing, is telling you why. Okay, guys, when you are doing something, try to ask yourselves why is this the correct answer, why is this incorrect, right? So try to analyze it so that you can have a better understanding of the reasons and also the scenarios that you can came across, okay? So that you can come across in the future, right, guys? And also try to, how is it, try to practice a lot. Okay, guys, practice. So this is about try. Okay, guys, I know that this one is particular, right, guys? Because again, the difference between the gerund and the infinitive is not a big deal. Okay, guys, is not big, but this is going to be more clear. Is going to be clearer when we talk in context. Okay, guys, with the context, I think we are good. Okay, and again, right, guys, the difference between to get and getting is the context, right? As I am talking to you about what the scenario could probably be, right, guys, then you are able to understand, like, okay, yes, in the context they are different, right? So this is why they give the different meaning or the different sense in the sentence. Okay, that's it. So guys, we're about to stop the class, and I know that we are still missing a lot of exercises, so no worries. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, no worries. We're going to continue on Monday. Okay, we're going to continue reviewing this exercise because, as you can see, it requires a lot of analysis, right, guys? It requires a lot of you, like, thinking and giving me the answers and go one by one, review the scenarios, review the options, and much more. So we are going to continue on Monday. By Monday, of course, that I will have this as well, right, guys? The answers that you gave me, I will get them. Okay, guys, I will have them here, and we are going to start the class by continuing and checking this exercise. Okay, makes sense? Do you agree, guys? Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay, there you go, guys. So no worries. Um, that's it, okay? So with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you for being here, guys. As you can see, today we were four, okay, guys? Well, five with me, right, guys? And six with Sergin that left the meeting. So thank you very much for being consistent, okay, guys. Thank you very much for not missing a class, and I encourage you to keep on going, okay, guys. Do I know that maybe the schedule is difficult, complicated sometimes, because I know that most of you work, you have a job and you have to go to work tomorrow and all of that. But I really, really appreciate the effort, and I appreciate you for being here as well. Okay, I will tell you always, I'll always tell you that because it's true. Okay, guys, it's true. So it's not the same, of course, me being here alone than with you. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so with that being said, okay, guys, see you on Monday. Hope that you have a great and amazing weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, guys? So have a good one, guys. Good night, everybody. Take care.
Night, teacher.
Bye
Good
bye.
night, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Okay.